Thank you. This is exactly what I needed after watching Once Upon a Girl. So, yeah, thank you, Fate, for making this the next animated movie released after that one. So, yeah. So, anyway, here are my thoughts on Everybody Rides the Carousel. So, this is an animated film created by John and Faith Hubley, who previously did that movie of Stars and Men, which I reviewed a while ago. And, they've done various animations for, like, UPA, and they've done some animations in Sesame Street and stuff like that, and all kinds of little things. But, yeah, so this is, it's a very avant-garde style movie. It covers the 8 stages of life, and it's represented in this carousel. Like, the movie starts off with like this jester who invites a bunch of people to come on this carousel, and the carousel like represents the 8 stages of life, like I said. So yeah, stage 1 is infanthood, stage 2 is toddlerhood, stage 3 is early childhood, stage 4 is like the school era of childhood, like ages 6 to 12 or whatever. Stage 4 is teenhood or adolescence. Stage 5 is adolescence, sorry. Stage 6 is young adulthood. Stage 7 is, maturing adults and primarily parents. And stage 8 is, elder, the elder years. It shows all these little animations, and each stage of life is kind of, each stage of life has like this representative of positive stuff from that stage and negative stuff. And, for the first couple stages, they're represented by like little animal things. Infanthood, it's like, kind of represents the warmth of, parents' attention, specifically the mother. And then, the negative thing is when, you feel isolated, isolation is one of the, I can't remember all the details, but, what they're all called, but, it's stuff like that, and, they do a good job, like, getting the, the symbolism across. Like, you can tell when they're, expressing this is how the character feels at this moment. It's, I think it's pretty easy to follow what they're saying. You just, you just gotta keep your eyes open, I guess not everyone will follow, but I think it's easy enough to follow what they're saying. What they're getting across with the imagery and stuff. Let's see. And throughout these stages, we have like a bunch of voice actors who, they kind of improvise like little conversations, and there's they got a bunch of different actors to improvise these scenes. Like, for instance, we got probably most notably is stage 6, which is like focused on this couple, And the female is played by Meryl Streep. So yeah, this is Meryl Streep during her early acting years. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And yeah, I think she did a really good job in this movie. So yep, praising Meryl Streep. What else is new in this world? Anyway, but yeah, actually, I think pretty much everyone did a great job because they improvised very naturally. The scenes just felt really natural. You connect with these people. Like, every one of these people is just very compelling to listen to. They're, yeah, you kind of want to get to know them more, and not all of them are like great people. Some of them don't seem the most likable, but even then, you kind of see their thought process and you kind of understand them to at least some degree. You get a glimpse into their character. During stage 7, you see, a mother and her child in a library, and there's this, guy who's kind of looking over the place, making sure everything's quiet, because, this was back when, like, they were, like, almost libraries were, like, almost oppressive back then. Like, you had to be, like, so quiet. Like, you can't even make a little peep. But, the guy was, like, overlooking the place, and, at first he's, telling the lady to, at first he's being a jerk to her daughter, and, but, you see him kind of grow a conscience and, decide to, take the kid to, like, this little room where she can be entertained for a little while, and, yeah, it was an interesting little moment. And yeah, during stage 8, we see this elderly couple, and, they seem like really grumpy. They're like grumpy Jewish stereotypes, but it's still interesting to listen to. They're entertaining. They're bickering throughout the scene, and it's entertaining, but you do get a glimpse into their personalities as well, and I don't know, it's just the scenes play out very what's the word, organically, is that the right word to use in this case? I think it just feels very natural, and yeah, it's for lack of a better word, beautiful. I find this movie to be very artistic, and I think my voice is cracking. I think I was so moved by this movie that I'm getting a little teary. Yeah, tease me all you want. But if I were to nitpick anything, there's all sorts of things that people go through throughout their life. Right now at age 30, I'm about to turn 31, but I have this constant nagging feeling of like regret, and I think they touch on that a little bit with stage 8, but obviously I'm not at stage 8. I'm like somewhere between stage 6 and 7, and both stage 7 is mostly about parents, and I'm probably not gonna have kids, but let's just say there are things that I'm kind of going through that I probably would have liked the movie to touch on, but I don't know, that's being very nitpicky. But yeah, overall they touch on some really deep things, and you see all these deep conversations between people, and they're covered by some interesting symbolism. I think probably the scene that you know represents that the best is, again, during stage 6 with Meryl Streep. So yeah, again, Meryl Streep's in the best moment of the movie, and she and the male companion, it shows them putting on these masks that represent, feigning happiness and stuff, but it shows that deep down they're very uncertain. And yeah, this confession here, I've never even been in a relationship, but yeah, I felt those scenes, like, yeah, they went very deep. And yeah, you really care about all these characters, like, you see this couple arguing about having a second kid, and yeah, you get a pretty deep look into their characters, their personalities, and you see each of their sides of the argument. And yeah, this was just a beautiful movie, and I loved it, and I'm cracking up. I'm getting getting a little teary just talking about it. It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, the movie hit me deep. Yeah, it got me right here. I'm slapping my chest as I say that, but I know you can't see it, but yeah, so I love this movie. It's maybe there's some things they could have touched on more. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but yeah, for what it is, it really hit me in the feels. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a 9 out of 10, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's interested. Yeah, this is probably my favorite animated movie of the 70s so far. It's pretty close with Pinchcliffe Grand Prix, but yeah, I might put this one just a little over that one. And yeah, if there's anything else I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. And yeah, but I just love this movie. See it if you get the chance. It's on YouTube. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.